Okay, so today I'm going to teach you how to create a heading in Microsoft Word and in Google Docs. I use headings for things like chapter headers, your title and your title page, and for like if you do a point of view, like if you say the person for the point of view, I do a second heading for that as well. So we'll go through how to create a heading, and then I'll kind of point out the spots where you can create different ones there. All right, so we are going to go ahead and start in Microsoft Word here. Now I pulled up just a blank document. You can do this as you go through your manuscript, like when you're originally writing the first draft here. I actually highly recommend it because as you do, you can use the navigation tab over here, and then there's a section for headings. So it makes it easier for you to navigate through your document to find the things that you're looking for. So I highly recommend kind of creating them as you go. But if you choose not to, just because of your writing process, or if, let's say, you've already written it and you're trying to go back and add your headings, no worries. Either way, you'll be able to create and edit current chapter placeholders and things like that. So as you write, you're going to come in and do this. And you'll see up here, it's going to naturally be set onto normal, assuming you're on your home section right here. So it's going to naturally type in the normal one. What I prefer to do first is go through and change, make any adjustments to like the font size, the type of font I'm using, anything like that. So like, for example, I like to have my chapter headings bolded. You can do underlined, obviously whatever works for you, right? But then this is still under normal, right? You can still see the normal box is selected, and there's nothing over here in my navigation pane to show that I have a heading here. So now what we're going to do is come over and right click on the first heading option we see. Then I'm going to say update heading 1 to match selection, my highlighted section right here. And what that does is it automatically takes the formatting, the font, the size, the bolded, and it applies it to heading number 1 here. And we can see over in my navigation pane that chapter number 1 is popped up. If you don't know how to get to the navigation pane, the easiest is to do Control F on your keyboard and then click headings, and it'll show you there. Let's say we've done the heading. We have chapter 1 here. But like I mentioned before, maybe you want to do a POV person. So we're going to say the POV is Amy. Maybe I want this to be Times New Roman as well, but maybe I want it a little bit smaller and in italics. So then what we're going to do is the exact same thing, but I'm going to go up to heading 2 and update to selected. What I would probably do also beforehand is, center them. But either way, you can always update it. I can always come back in and update heading 1 to match, and it will then center anything in the future. Another option, if you don't want to format it first and then update it to match, what you can do is go in, when you right click, go to modify, and you can adjust everything in here. So see, you've got your font, you've got your size, you've got the bold, italic size. You can even do the center. You can do spaces before or after the paragraph. You can indent it or not. So there's a lot of ways you can mess with it in here beforehand. Either way, it's a fantastic way to go through and just make sure that your document is easy to navigate for yourself and for programs when they're trying to create table of contents. That's what it's called, when they're trying to create the table of contents there. All right, so now we're in Google Docs, and this is going to be very similar to the process that we followed in Word with, I'd say, just one step taken out. So Google Docs already has the headings section here where you'll be able to see the headings you've created and easily navigate between them. So really what I would recommend with this one as well is go through and create chapter heading that you want it to look like. Remember, this is just normally while you're writing the book, so this doesn't necessarily have to be the formatting you use or the chapter headings you use for your print version. If you have more pretty ones you'd like to use, this is just for us being able to navigate easily between them. I go through, I change it the way I'd like it to look. Now we're going to come over to where it says normal text right beside our font. We're going to go to normal text, and I'm going to come down to heading 1 and say update heading 1 to match. Because I've highlighted the section I've already formatted. And now any other heading 1s that I create are going to look like that as well. And I have my heading over here. Yeah, that is how you create headings in Microsoft Word and Google Docs. Hopefully this works for you. Let me know if you guys have any questions or concerns, and good luck with your formatting.